Milan, the fashion capital of Italy, is a city that never fails to impress with its style and history. Its cosmopolitan heart is made up of designer shops, art that is known all over the world, and food that is cutting edge. Milan will keep you interested whether you're looking at the Gothic beauty of the Duomo, eating risotto alla Milanese in a stylish trattoria, or taking in the modern vibe in Brera. Get ready to be blown away by its elegance, creativity, and typical Italian style. The Duomo di Milano is one of the best examples of Gothic architecture. Its intricate facade, which has more than 3,000 statues on it, is beautiful at first glance. When you go inside, you'll find a huge, solemn room filled with ethereal light from the beautiful stained glass windows. When you go to the roof, you can see the spires and other beautiful parts of Milan from up close. The Last Supper is a masterpiece kept in Santa Maria delle Grazie. Its timeless appeal comes from how well Da Vinci showed drama and emotion. People are drawn into the famous biblical scene by the mural's intricate details, expressive figures, and unique point of view. The Galleria Vittorio Emanuele II is one of the most beautiful pieces of architecture in Milan. Under its beautiful glass dome, high-end shops, old bookstores, and stylish restaurants all compete for attention. Look at the mosaic floor, especially the Bull's mosaic, in this shopping arcade from the 1800s. The Castello Sforzesco used to be a fortress and a royal residence, but now it is home to museums with collections as varied as Michelangelo's unfinished Pietà Rondinini and armors from the Middle Ages. You can walk through its large red brick walls into the green Parco Sempione. The castle's lasting presence takes you back to the time when Milan was a powerful duchy. The Pinacoteca Di Brera is in a palace from the 1700s. Its collection includes works of art by great Italian Renaissance artists like Raphael, Caravaggio, and Bellini. Each painting in the quiet, frescoed rooms tells a story about religious devotion, Greek mythology, or human feelings. This gallery in the Bohemian Brera district is a must-see for anyone who wants to learn more about Italy's long history of art. La Scala is one of the most well-known opera houses in the world. When you go inside, the red and gold auditorium, beautiful chandelier, and sense of history will blow you away. This is where Verdi, Puccini, and Rossini's operas were first performed. Even if opera isn't your thing, a tour of La Scala and its museum will give you interesting information about one of the most important parts of Milanese and world culture. The Church of Sant'Ambrogio is a symbol of the early Christian history of Milan. This Romanesque basilica from the 4th century has a peaceful, evocative atmosphere and beautiful architecture. The atrium leads to a dimly lit interior where some of the best things to see are the gold-lit tomb of Stilicho and the beautiful mosaics in the chapel of San Vittore. The Cimitero Monument Alley in Milan is a museum of the city's history that is open to the public. Here, the tombs, many of which were made by well-known Italian artists, combine art and history. It has sculptures that range from deeply moving to boldly modern, all of which are set against a calm background. Hidden away in a former convent, the Archaeology Museum of Milan is a treasure trove of ancient pieces and artifacts. It has a wide range of elements from the Egyptian, Greek, Etruscan, and Roman cultures. There are a lot of interesting things to see, like Egyptian mummies, Greek pottery, and Roman statues. The fact that the museum is built on the ruins of the Roman imperial palace gives it a deeper sense of history. Naviglio is one of the most charming parts of Milan that has a lively nightlife, artsy shops, and bohemian cafes. It has a unique feel because of its antique market and thriving art scene, and you can get a taste of Milan's great food by eating outside. As the sun goes down, the reflections in Naviglio paint a beautiful picture of Milan, showing a lively, artistic, and romantic side of the city. In a luxurious 19th century mansion, the Poldi-Pezzoli Museum has a beautiful collection of Italian Renaissance art, antique rugs, Murano glass, and armor that was once a private collection. Its small size makes it easy to take your time looking at works by Mantegna, Botticelli, and Bellini framed with furniture from the time period and large chandeliers. This museum is a great place for art enthusiasts who want to do something different. The Bagatti Valsecchi Museum takes you back in time to the Renaissance in Italy. It is in the middle of Milan's fashion district and has a great collection of art and artifacts from the 15th and 16th centuries. They are all displayed in a well-kept palazzo, decorated and filled with things from the time period, like old clocks and fancy armor. It's more than just a museum, it's a fascinating time capsule that lets you see the past in an up-close and personal way. The Museum of Science and Technology is in a former monastery and has replicas of Leonardo da Vinci's designs, like flying machines and armored vehicles. Beyond da Vinci, there are displays about space travel, energy, and transportation, all of which are interactive. This museum is an interesting place to visit because it brings together art, history, and science in the spirit of one of the most important personalities in history. The green heart of Milan, Parco Sempione, is set behind the Castello Sforzesco and is a beautiful park and a great place to walk, have a picnic, or just watch people. There are landmarks all over, like the Peace Arch and the modern design of the Triennale Di Milano. Visit at sunset to see the peaceful lake and the castle silhouetted against the evening sky. Triennale di Milano is a cutting-edge museum in Parco Sempione and has thought-provoking exhibits, such as futuristic architecture and new multimedia installations. Its design museum is a fun way to learn about the history of Italian design, with a cool cafe and a design shop that shows how Milan is at the forefront of global design trends. With its cobblestone streets, this elegant neighborhood is home to high-end stores like Prada, Gucci, and Versace, as well as high-end jewelers and antique shops. Even if you aren't into high-end shopping, the area's stylish atmosphere, impressive window displays, and chic cafes give you a taste of Milan's fashion heart. The Pirelli Hangar is a non-profit art institution set in a huge old factory with installations and experimental works by artists from all over the world. The Seven Heavenly Palaces, a permanent work of art by Anselm Kiefer, is a must-see. The Pirelli Hangar is a great place for people who like avant-garde art because it focuses on promoting new ideas in art and its exhibitions change all the time. Milan is a city where a rich tapestry of history is woven together by this city's world-famous Gothic Duomo, its world-famous art treasures, and its prestigious opera house. Milan's progressive pulse can be seen in the city's cutting-edge design scene as well as its leading role in global fashion. At night, the city comes alive with activity and originality, illuminating a facet of Italy that is perpetually developing while remaining firmly rooted in the allure of its fascinating history.